Rise and grind, it's that time. Morning sun, coffee chime. Three small folks, one average bro. Tune in now, let's start the show. Tiny crew, big dreams, brewing thoughts, vivid schemes. Sipping on that morning brew. Got that energy, how about you? Little bit of coffee, little bit of fun. Kicking off the day, everybody come. Perk up your ears, hear the latest buzz. Grab your mug, join the morning fuss. Short in size, tall in spirit. Every topic, yeah, we near it. Laughter news.
So grab your Joe and let's go.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning.
What up? Good morning. Oh my goodness. Happy morning, Monday morning, everyone, and welcome to a little bit of coffee. Let's make some noise.
Yeah.
All right, we're starting out with a little introduction of everybody. Give it up first. He comes from Gainesville, Georgia. He is 4'9". Make some noise for shortcut. Oh, look, see, we're both trying to do it. Next, we got him coming over from, originally from Maine, now he resides in Illinois, Tremont area. Make some noise for DJ Pappy. Yeah, I got my fellow Hoosier, the right-hand guy. He also Columbus, Indiana. Make some noise. He comes in at 4'4" and totally hardcore. Turtle.
What up, y'all?
And then, of course, you all know me. Yes, it's me, the one, the only, the POD. What's happening, everybody?
Oh, morning.
Happy Father's Day weekend and Monday morning to everybody.
Yes.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Let's start it out like, let's go ahead and just take a moment and start it out like we always do. Give God some praise real quick. Father God, we give you praise in this day. Thank you for Monday morning. Thank you for everyone watching and tuning in. Lord, we see all the division and the divide within the country. We just ask that you put your hand over all of us. Show us how to do it correctly. Bring unity within. Lord, be with my Indiana Pacers as we try for victory 3. I know you're a Pacer fan, Lord. I just feel it. May the Lord, we just thank you for everything you're doing. What a wonderful games on both ends that you've given us. Thank you for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have been awesome to watch. Truly, even in this series, I've become a little bit of a fan of them as well. So, God, we just ask for safety over all the players. We just ask for safety over everyone watching today. And we ask that you give them a wonderful Monday morning coming out of their probably weekends off. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, my goodness. What a week, guys. Tonight we have game 5 of the NBA Finals. This has been one of the best series I have ever watched. I have got a little nervous going into this one, as everyone expected the Indiana Pacers to either get swept or maybe win one. And it's a tied series at 2-2. And tonight we return to Oklahoma City for Game 5 showdown.
It's going to be a rough game. It's going to be a very
game. But I'll tell you something, Turtle. I'm one of these guys that, I'd always try to look at both teams. And as you heard a few moments ago, I try to think of both teams and their safety and yada, yada, yada. And I have really, really enjoyed looking into the Oklahoma City Thunder a little deeper. Just a wonderful group of people. I've enjoyed the camaraderie with them, how even in their interviews, they talk highly of us as we talk highly of them. And, I talk about that because also, as you heard me talk about the divide within the country of politics and religion and all that. So, man, why is that there? We've never had that until the Trump eras, okay? And I'm not talking down on Trump whatsoever. I'm just saying all at once it was as though you couldn't have two sides and just respect it. Now, no matter what, if I'm against you, I have to figure out every way I can possible to insult you and make you
Right.
everything but an enemy.
It's so true these days. It's terrible. There's such a divide, and it's such strong divide.
It's because drama feeds everybody's
Yeah.
credit for
But I
what they're
disagree with
talking
that though.
about.
I
But
do. I
at the same
disagree with the whole drama term because I have a friend of mine. I'll just say her initials. That way I keep her privacy. KK, and she is on the opposite end of the fence. She's a Democrat. I'm sorry, but no, I'm just kidding. Again, see, I put jokes.
he
in
said,
there.
"I'm sorry."
Good morning, Kim. Good
but
morning, Kim.
but it's so awesome when her and I talk. I mean, absolutely so awesome because when me and her will talk, she'll give me her side. I give her my side. We'll
Yeah.
sit here and we'll kind of debate it out a little bit. And we usually 99.9% of the time hang up still on our own side. But I love talking to her. She's a friend of mine. We don't have to just talk about those things we disagree on.
Sure. You can
She loves the
agree to
color
dis-
pink. I can't stand it. Big deal.
You can agree to disagree, and you move on. Yeah.
At the same
Move on.
time, you have to understand that's between two friends compared to people that are in the public eye on television, ready to make a fool of themselves just to get,
Yeah.
more
5 minutes.
camaraderie.
Right.
It's
You
it's a whole
actually,
different situation.
You're right
but
on.
here's
In
the
my
chapter I
opinion.
left out. Here's the chapter I left out. KK, when her and I became friends, we were adults. We went all the way through school together, never said two words to one another. In our adult life, we became friends purely out of a joke, really. I got dared to get up and dance with her at a reunion, and I did. And, when she's much taller, it looks awkward. Let's just say that. And, well, out of
It
the
always does.
dance, out of us dancing, we were kind of just talking amongst each other a couple of days later, and we realized we were on opposite sides of the fence in politics. And it didn't matter. It didn't matter. She jokes with me about me being on the right, and I joke with her about being on the left. And we both now make no mistake, when we're really talking about our views, sometimes we get a little tense and we get a little heated. That's all right. Think about us four gentlemen. I think we're pretty much all on the same side. But we've had heated discussions.
Sure.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, there's
Absolutely.
things that even on the same side we don't agree on, and I don't understand why that has to get to a point of you're ready to kill one another. Look at LA right now. What is most of that? It's divide of you're on opposite sides of the fence.
Mhm.
Yeah. All
Okay,
over an
what
argument. All over an argument. Yeah. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning,
Good
Kim.
morning, Miss
Kim
Kim.
Scales.
And
Yes.
Samantha. Good morning, Sam.
Oh, good morning, baby. That's my baby.
That's your
Oh,
baby.
now wait a minute. I was like, hey, Jeff, you can't do that to the fence.
Wait, hang on. Wait. Hang on. Wait. That's your baby there, Shortcut, right?
All right.
Yeah,
Yet
that's
the
why.
hang on, wait, but the Blues Brothers that for the last 3 weeks
Oh,
now have not purposely, dressed alike. They sitting here wearing the same damn color again.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, baby,
Hey,
but
the
Pappy,
Blues
DJ
Brothers.
Pappy's
oh,
my
Doing
baby
it.
Liz.
tonight.
Hey,
Yeah.
Miss
We're
Sam,
wearing
you
matching
may
shirts.
need to get on your man and check into that because him and
I'm
Pappy
telling
might be
you.
having something going on.
Samantha,
We
put
have
on
a
a blue shirt.
bromance. We have a
Put
bromance,
on a
man.
blue shirt.
Yeah.
No, don't be telling Samantha to put on the blue shirt to cover your butt. No, forget that. No,
Make sure it's a dark blue, just like me.
An art blue. All right, so back to
back to
basketball.
topic. My bad.
Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I think I'm so excited this year because right now the Indiana Pacers are tied with the furthest they've ever been and closest to the title they've ever been. When we were in the NBA Finals in 2000 against LA, Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal days.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost that
you
series
mean
4-2.
you mean the Paul Pierce and KG days?
Paul Pierce and KG. I know they weren't together yet. I don't think. Maybe.
Yes,
I
we
don't
were.
think they were together yet.
Yes, they were.
I would check that.
I know for a fact they were.
Hey, Paul Bear.
No,
Not Paul Bearer. This is not
I
wrestling
think you
talk.
did say. I did think you said Paul Bearer the first
I
time.
said
though.
Paul
I did
Pierce.
too.
I never said Paul Bearer. Let's rewind
I
this.
think. I know I was waiting on the Undertaker music to start, and then Paul Pierce be on the screen and be like, "Man, we need more coffee."
I got some right here, man.
Oh man, success. Good.
Before I forget, I just want to take a moment and remind all that watch later, watching now, whatever it be, take a moment, like, subscribe, and share our page. Share where you watch it. Share it on your Facebook page.
Yes.
Absolutely. Let
And
everybody
we
else
should give a
enjoy
shout
it
out
again.
to our friend Vinny, who's convalescing. So make sure that.
Oh yes, our one of our former hosts, Little Vinny. He is again not well. He's sick, and I got to tell a good end about him for just a second.
Yeah, he is a good
When
guy.
he first got sick the other evening, he really, really, really looked like he was having a tough time. And I found it interesting that our group had just taken a moment and we prayed over him real quick.
Yes, we
And
did.
the next day, he had even took a moment and commented how he felt so much better out of that.
It did a resurgence for him. It was pretty. It's pretty powerful. Friendship and prayer and is wonderful.
Yeah.
Who's
back
that?
to
Coach built TV. Kobe.
Kobe.
Get out of here. No. This is not the Laker talk. This is not, no. If we're going to talk Lakers, we're going to talk Celtics. Now, let's get it back on the page about the Pacers and the Thunder. Leave Kobe out of this. God rest his soul. He was one of the greatest, not the greatest, one of.
All right, so Oklahoma City
not the
Thunder.
best either. Don't give me that BS. Listen here, Coach Bilt. You and I will argue. Boo nothing.
Who is he arguing with? I can't see it.
Coach Built TV.
Coach Built.
Over here.
Welcome.
Kobe being the greatest. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
So back to Oklahoma City Thunder and Pacer talk. Their coach. You know, have you heard all the jokes about how Indiana Pacers coach Rick Carlisle? They make the jokes about how he kind of looks like Jim Carrey.
Yes, I've heard that.
Okay, that's one of the big jokes. Is the Indiana Pacers coach, Rick Carlisle's coach, looks like Jim Carrey. Okay. Well, OKC's coach, and I couldn't say his name if I tried. Coach D, we'll just leave it at that. If you go look at the movie, yeah, it really does. If you go back and you look at Grease 2, the movie Grease 2, they had Adrian Zamed, the actor who was
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. And I'm not kidding you. Their coach looks identical to him. And one of the jokes I always make when they're behind is I was like, Pacers better stop messing around, because in the movie Grease 2, he was the Thunderbirds, the motorcycle gang's leader. And I was like, he was once the leader of a gang, the T-Birds.
The T-Bird.
Everybody knows about the bird.
The
bird's the word.
You just leave the
word. Is anybody old enough to remember the movie Grease 2 in here?
Yes.
Other than Pappy? Of course. Pappy, you're so darned old. You remember arguing with frickin' Caesar.
He had a hell of a sword, man. He did a great job.
They used Pappy's head as the mold to make the little, leaflet things.
Kim, are you agreeing that I'm that old? Is that what you're saying, Kim?
Yeah. Yes, she is. 100%.
Oh man.
See, just when you thought she was your friend now.
Oh goodness.
So,
Great sword.
but
I
yeah,
like it.
I
Like
feel right now with the series being 2-2 kind of all over the place, we're gonna pull it back in here.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim.
I feel that this last three being two of them in OKC, it's going to be really tough now for the Pacers. If the Pacers would have got their game two at
You'll have to
home,
win tonight.
yeah, they have to.
You have to win.
And if
tonight.
Yeah.
If you don't
if
win
they
tonight,
don't win, well, they have to go in with urgency. That's for sure. Because even though they would come back to Indiana for one more,
it's going to
my
be a
goodness,
very tough
if
game.
this stretches 7 games, as it very very easily could, I myself will say I might need some medical attention afterwards because I am that big of a
or
fan.
a big old
Yeah.
tissue.
You're gonna if they lose, we're not gonna be able to talk to you for a few days.
Let's take a quick break, and then when we come back,
he's going to need.
When we come back from break,
to be able to
Right.
do this show.
I want to talk about something that really caught my eye this last week, also being the Indiana Fever. The Indiana Fever had
I
a
was going to say, yeah, we haven't
phenomenal.
talked about them yet. No, don't say it yet. It scrolled across the bottom yet, but for those that didn't see it, we're going to leave it there because it's something good to talk about.
We'll be right back.
Don't go nowhere.
All right, guys. See you on the other side.
Attention all card collectors and traders. Introducing the Uncommon Card Shop. Looking for that rare card? That unique collector card? The one that you can't find? The one that is almost impossible? Your search is finally over. You found us. Now what are you waiting for? Follow the link and discover why we are every collector's best friend. We'll see you soon.
Hey,
And we're back.
Hey, Turtle, you got such a great voice in that commercial.
Yeah,
I don't
definitely,
know what
man.
you're talking about. That ain't me.
Who said that was Turtle?
That's
We'd
a
like
guy
to
named
remind
Jake.
everyone also if you got one little clip on there, a little shout out, a little 1 minute, 30-second commercial, please send it in to us. We'd be happy to advertise whatever you got going on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're,
was it OKC for the win? They got the free throws. Yeah.
They got the better free throw percentage, that's for sure.
who's talking crap? Who is talking smack?
Coach Built TV.
Coach Bill TV, yeah.
He's watching us on YouTube, and he's the one that was talking about Kobe and giving me all kinds of crap.
Ah,
Is this person going for the OKC or are they going for Pacers?
He's going for OKC.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to cuss on this channel.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. We're not Disney
Okay.
rated, but we're close enough, dang it.
yeah.
What's the other one? Doggone it.
11,
Got it.
Dumbo squeezing people.
Come on, Coach Bill.
You want to really
However.
you want to really get to him, go country on him. Bless your heart.
Bless
All
you.
right, so on,
Bless your
Hey,
PCC heart.
so on to a good note now. On to a good note.
Choke
This,
Crew 25.
Show Crew, get out of here. Show Crew
is-
25, that nonsense.
What's Show Crew 25?
Caitlin Clark came back this weekend
She did.
to the Indiana Fade.
Nice change of subject there. Yeah, let's get on the
Oh,
Fever.
that's what we were supposed to. Oh my goodness, that
Fever
girl.
versus Indiana Fever, WNBA. What a game.
That girl is incredible. Okay, she left 3 weeks ago
Insane.
with a left quad injury,
Okay.
and ratings bombed. Ratings plummeted. WNBA, I haven't even talked about them much. I mean, I watched, but the games were definitely not as interesting and not as.
FIBA.
Caitlin just brings such a spice to it that it's incredible. You know, there's just no other way to describe it.
Gives it more life.
She
brought
does.
life back to the WNBA. again.
First 38 seconds the other night, she got 3 3-pointers
Yeah, she had 9
in
points.
38 seconds. And
awesome.
one of the things I wanted to talk about on that is Caitlin gets such a bad attitude from all the other players. And it just seems like it never ends. It just is consistent. And that's not me being
Because she's a
biased because I'm
newbie.
a,
It's because she's a newbie.
yeah. Well,
They're giving her razz, but at the same time, they're mad that she's the new Kobe of the WNBA, or the new Michael Jordan, or the new whatever you want to call her. You know what I mean? She's
yeah, but what I was going to get at was, as me and you talked about a couple times,
good morning, Summer.
I loved when she got that 3-pointer over Brianna Stewart.
Yes.
And when she got that 3-pointer over her, they had such a playful banter between them. They both were having fun.
Not Stewart, Rit,
No, it was Stewart. Stewie.
was it?
It was Stewie. Yeah, it was Stewie. And actuality, I have to say, man, I always like watching other teams. Obviously, Indiana Fever is not on every day, and here very soon, sadly, the NBA will be over, and I'll have to watch the women. Jeff's tired of it. He's out of here. Look, he doesn't laugh.
Jeff said
Back
bye.
to watching Days of Our
there you go.
Lives.
I was wondering
Yeah,
why our head's
so-
not so much bigger. Look at how short
So-
I am compared to y'all. Y'all got some
So to get-
massive domes.
So to get my NBA
Thanks
fix,
a lot. Yeah.
to get my basketball fix when NBA is over, I began watching fully the WNBA. And obviously, just like in the NBA, I watch other teams other than the Pacers. And in the WNBA, the New York Liberty earned a little bit of a fan of me this weekend.
Yeah.
Very, very classy game. Both teams, again, I like to hear in their post game, I like to hear them talk highly of each other. I like to hear it's a sport. At the end of the day, it's still a sport.
Ionescu was a great competitor against Caitlin Clark that game. Ionescu put up a phenomenal defense against her.
Oh, you're talking about Sabrina.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that girl, she's unstoppable too.
Mm-hmm.
She had a great game the other night too. Yes, she did. Way to bring her up.
I'm
Way to
probably
bring her.
torturing her last name, but
Oh, that's why I didn't say it. I just said Sabrina. Ionescu or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we do apologize by some odd chance. Somebody says, "Hey, look, the little guys were talking about you and show her the video." I'll be like, she'll be like, "They tortured my last name."
Hey, that's all right. We're little people or midgets or whatever you want to call it. We're fairy tale creatures, so we
Fairy
got
tale
our own
creatures.
language.
Right.
Yeah.
We can do a telepathy thing too.
I don't know about all of that, but you know.
But just the
That's
just
why
the
I have to
entire
do
Fever,
both.
the entire Fever team looks so good when Caitlin's active. I mean, I'm
They're
not
a
even
different
being
team.
funny.
They have so much more.
They really
confidence when
are.
she's playing.
It looks like a women's version of the Globetrotters, in my opinion. They just play so smoothly together. They're going to be hard to beat as long as she stays healthy.
Okay.
They're going to be hard.
They
to
gave
beat.
the Liberty their first loss of the season.
That's correct. That is correct. I forgot about that. That
Let's
was
see. I wrote it down. What
New
was
York
it?
Liberties.
They beat them 102-88.
Wow.
They whooped them.
Right.
But that wasn't until the fourth quarter. All the way up until the fourth quarter, it was a neck and neck game.
Oh, so yeah, if you've never taken the moment, if you're watching the video later or watching it live now, if you've never taken a moment and watched the WNBA, the Indiana Fever, or gotten involved in the Caitlin Clark extravaganza going on, I'll totally invite you to do it. It is.
I watched the
phenomenal.
new one that was on CBS or ABC the other night.
It's another version of a sports
was
rush
good.
to get it to the fan. I mean, if you're a fan of any kind of sport, you're going to love the WNBA because it's competitive. And the refs are not that into it. The refs are not in there throwing fouls left and right like they did the other day on the damn game. That was BS. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but that game was a bunch of bullshit.
We're gonna need a beeper for the show.
Sorry.
Bolshevik. You said Bolshevik? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Bolshevik?
that's what I said.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Excuse
What I
my
thought I
French.
heard.
But
Um,
the referees got way too into that game. They didn't have any flags to throw like you do in the football season. All they had was a whistle, and I wanted to shove it down their throats every 5
they
seconds.
throw.
Foul, foul, foul. I'm like, drives me nuts.
I'm down.
My bad.
But yeah,
Woosah.
Yeah.
but yeah, I totally.
Bullseye, I
I
got my ears covered. How's that gonna work?
I think that there's the WNBA is definitely become their own their own thing now. But Caitlin Clark, watch her. She is entertaining.
Oh yeah, I've
She
been
is the
watching
Michael
her.
Jordan.
Watching her
Massive
rise
rising
up through.
star.
She's awesome.
She's a massive rising star.
Oh,
She's
Mr. Court
fun to
TV didn't have something to say on that one.
Guess not.
What?
Coach TV, whatever his name
Coach
is.
built.
Oh,
Coach built. Coach built.
TV.
I
He
said
just
Court
like
TV.
likes the fact,
He just said
likes the
Kobe. He
fact
just
that
yelled out
I
Kobe.
compared your girl to Kobe. That's all he likes. He likes Kobe.
Yeah.
He's stuck on Kobe.
I like
Listen,
Kobe,
we
man. The Black
understand you like
Mamba
numbers,
is
gold and purple, but get out
man.
here with that nonsense. Let's go green. Let's go Celtics.
Yes, Celtics.
I miss Kobe's playing so much though.
I
The other
agree.
night they were doing a
Good morning,
kind of like
Summer
a
Hensley.
tribute commercial, so to say, of him. That I come across and oh my goodness, I was a Mamba nut. Oh, I loved watching him play.
I hated him.
He
I
well,
hated
everybody
him
say
for
Bond
good reason.
Turtle. He's got to
I
go
have,
now. He's
I have
gonna.
good reason. I loved him because he was so damn good. I hated the fact that he was on the rival team. I'm a diehard Celtic, and he's a Laker.
Yeah.
That's just wrong. I cannot root for him. But I will give Kobe his fair due. The man is a legend.
Yeah,
I go back to Larry Bird days. That was such good times.
Kobe was a
and
legend. And I'm mad he was never a Celtic.
Yeah.
My book of my favorite, or I would say the best of the best, the goats of all time, I would say are
Mount Rushmore, so to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would be Jordan.
Okay.
Then Kobe. Then after Kobe,
Scottie Pippen.
No, the Big O.
Not in the best of all time.
No.
The Big O.
I don't know because I'm just I'm not a LeBron
You
fan.
putting Oscar Robertson up there?
What?
Yeah. Dr. J.
Oh yeah.
I'll probably go with Dr. J next.
What about
Dr.
Larry Bird?
J. Bamble.
Yeah.
Larry Bird definitely is up there.
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird is definitely up there.
Elvis Presley.
The King. Thank you. I like basketball.
KAJ.
I like him. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I like
You
him
have
making.
to put Kareem Abdul-Jabbar up there.
I like him making baskets.
He's the one that brought the hook shot in.
Oh, is he?
Well, let's take another break, and when we come back, I want to talk for a little while on a topic. Kind of like last week we talked about our favorite old toys. We talked about our whole, our favorites as a child.
Toy is.
I want to talk today about
Pappy.
our favorite memory family vacation style.
All right.
If places, things that we got to see, places we've been, things we've done that just that put it in us. Here we go.
Attention all card collectors and traders. Introducing the Uncommon Card Shop. Looking for that rare card? That unique collector card? The one that you can't find? The one that is almost impossible? Your search is finally over. You found us. Now what are you waiting for? Follow the link and discover why we are every collector's best friend. We'll see you soon.
Another great commercial.
Before we get into anything else, that commercial is actually for my nephew.
Oh,
He
okay.
started a new trading card online shop, and he does a bunch of great deals. So I'm just going to plug him for a minute. I know that's my voiceover on there. That is not my personal shop, but I am helping my nephew out with something that he's trying to build as a side project. I fully encourage any kind of card collector or just anybody that wants to get Pokemon cards or any kind of trading cards for their kids or themselves. Go check it out. He's got a variety of everything.
Oh, excellent.
So I absolutely would
I'll definitely check him out.
So
all right, so
plug him on that too.
You're very welcome, Turtle. I'm glad we can help him.
Yep.
Let's get some talk going here. Pappy, I'm gonna start with you for once. Let's talk about a family vacation of yours.
I can remember when I was
favorite vacation destination growing up.
I was like 5 years old, and my father, growing up in Maine, you can drive literally for hours and hours and hours in Maine and not get to the end of it.
Well, yeah, because when you were 5 years old, America hadn't been discovered yet.
There was still dirt
we had
the
13 colonies.
It took 3 days to get rid of it.
We had the 13 colonies, so
did they just form? You still had to put, the what do you call that? The state line in between each one?
Yeah, we were drawing them in on the best we could. Anyway, my parents, I used to like to go down east in Maine, and it was like an 8-hour drive. And this is 1969, and they bought like the 69 Ford wagon that was as long as, 2 cars put together. The thing was huge. And what my dad would do is he put my brother and I way up back by the tailboard, looking out the back, and he piled everything, all the luggage, everything he possibly could between he and my mother. And all you could see was about this much on the ceiling, So my brother and I, you're talking like an 8-hour drive to where we were going. My brother and I were like beating the crap out of each other in the back seat. My father couldn't hear it. Every once in a while was like, "Don't make me pull this car over. Don't make me pull this car over." And then my brother and I would continue to pound the crap out of each other because we just irritating each other no matter what we did.
But see, when you and I were kids, Pappy, there wasn't these seatbelt laws. Now my mom and the big old wagon, as you just discussed.
Shortcut, did you catch that?
What's that?
POD said, "See, Pappy, when you and I were kids."
Now I'm a little older. I'm a little younger than him. Not a lot, though. Not a lot.
He and I used to grab our muskets to help out with the independence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now when he was talking about how his father would stop the car, scold him. See, now my mom, she was just mean. We didn't have seatbelt laws. We'd be in that very far back of that station wagon. And my mom was mean. She just didn't care. Okay. So what she would do, me and my brother, we'd be back here fighting or whatever. And she'd let us get going good. She'd just speed up. She'd be on the highway and speed up. And all at once hit the brakes. See how quick we could hit the front seat. But she didn't have to go after us.
A little brake check, guys. A little brake check. Yeah. Did you see that possum in the road?
Inside the damn car. You just be bam, bam, or a pinball.
All right. So that's my story.
That was
one.
Yeah. All right. Shortcut, we're going to put you up next. Tell us one of your favorite childhood vacation getaways, something along that line.
Man, we went to all different kinds of places, but the one thing that just always a big time memory for me is that the damn Blue Goose. It was a blue Buick, and this thing was a rust bucket from Hades, man. It was but it brought us everywhere. I mean, I can't imagine all of us packing into it now, but when before my sister was born, it was just me, my brother, mom and dad, and man, there wasn't no room to sleep. Me and my brother would fight over each other. It was crazy. I'd go to bed. I'd fall asleep asking. I was like, I gotta go pee, and I'd wake up all pissed off and wet. I told you I had to go pee.
Up and wet. Oh, that's great.
Poor brother.
And so my mom would ask, you gotta go pee. I was like, not anymore.
Right, you done did.
Yeah, and poor brother's all wet.
The
seats were leather.
I'll share one real quick, and then Turtle will be up. One of mine, as you've heard me just probably discuss the last couple weeks, I've lost a couple loved ones recently,
Yes,
and one
talk
of
about
them was my aunt. And instead of, I'm just one of these guys, man. I try to remember just the funny, good stuff. I don't want to try to stay in a misery, sad place. Well, one of my, it's a funny memory now. Of course, wasn't then. My grandparents on my mom's side had rented a cottage at Beaver Dam Lake, which I still even have friends that live at Beaver Dam Lake. But when they had rented this cottage, my grandparents, we'd all went, up there for 2 weeks. And on one particular evening, we was all playing cards, having a good family time. I was real young. I'm talking 6 years old, so it was. Uh, I don't even remember what card game we were playing back then, to be honest with you, but a kid's game, obviously. And during it, my aunt was terrified of storms. If she heard the thunder start rolling, she'd get a lot of anxiety going and just be absolutely going crazy. And all at once, the lightning hit the middle of the lake, and it made just that super loud kaboom.
Yeah.
And my aunt crawled up her father, my grandfather's front side, and I mean, she had every bit of her body wrapped around his upper shoulders and head to the point he was laughing, but could barely get his head out enough to be able to
Yeah.
breathe. And she was crying and just was not going to let go of him.
No.
And the reason he was laughing so hard is when he finally got her down and had a normal body once more. He had looked at her. He says, "You know what I can never figure out when you do that is what is it that I'm supposed to do to save the day? Go argue with God. Stop the storm now. But yeah,
grab the lightning.
yeah, she was just terrified of storms.
I'm
And looking
Almighty
back at
Thor.
that, I'm sorry.
I'm Almighty Thor, and he's trying to grab the
Yeah,
lightning. Right.
Oh goodness.
but I just remember the entire family laughing and just cracking up because she was really safe, but just how bad it scared her and how she just in her mind, like many kids, her father was going to save the day, and
Right. That's what our dads
still this
did.
day,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's why we just
yeah.
had Father's Day, thanking him for saving our lives all the time.
Oh, Kim says that they
It's
got a cottage out at Beaver Dam as well.
Kim said they've got a cottage now there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
Peter.
saying that they got a cottage at Beaver Dam.
Wow, that's one of my favorite. Kim, you're going to have to in private message send me the details of that because I visit there. I don't want to say frequently because that'd be a lie, but I do visit Beaver Dam Lake. I have are you familiar with the Runyon family over there? There's Becky Runyon, Joe Runyon. They're all my buddies over there. Anyway, next topic. Turtle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab me a cup of coffee, turn off my camera, but I'll be listening. Tell us one of your childhood memories of
So I've got
vacation.
3 brothers, and there's 4 boys altogether. 3 of us are short. 1 brother is average height.
Oh, no kidding.
But
I didn't realize that about you.
when we were kids, Dad had. Do you remember those old bomber vans?
Oh yeah.
It's just an old school van that had the little kitchen set in the back seat
Yes.
with
Yes.
the little tray and everything. It was just a tiny little minivan,
Yeah.
right? It's got the side door that opens up. That's what we had. It had the couch in the back
What's up, CC?
and nothing because the table that was there, we took out because the kids broke it. The extra chair that was there, we took out because the kids broke it, which is us. All we had was that back bench and the floor. Well, we would take a trip to Pineville, Kentucky from Cincinnati,
Okay.
and we'd go down and see our great aunt, which was really more like a great grandma to us. It was her dad's aunt,
Okay.
and we'd go see her down there all the time. She'd have her little can of chew and spit in her jaw and everything and whatnot. She's country as all get out.
Yeah.
And but that was one of my favorite times going down there because we could get out into the country. We could go out and enjoy all the peacefulness in the woods. They would have an annual largest apple pie festival
Ooh,
of the country,
yeah,
and they still hold that. They still hold that yearly, as far as I know of. But that's always been one of my favorite memories because we'd get to go down there, we'd get to act like boys out in the woods and wild and
sure,
just
sure.
be crazy.
Play a little Daniel Boone,
A little worse than that. We were out there.
gangster.
Well, again, we were being boys and we were in the country, and we don't play nicely.
Uh,
So you got four brothers out there. We're going to roughhouse quite a bit.
sure, sure.
If you got scratched, boo-hoo, rub some dirt on it, get up and
Exactly. Yeah, move on. Keep going.
you're fine.
Okay.
But yeah, that's always been one of my favorite memories.
Well,
Getting
that's great
into it.
memory there. Awesome. Say hi to Steve,
You know,
everybody. Good morning, Steve.
Happy belated
Steve,
Father's Day, boys. I'm sorry I didn't drop a line sooner. I was
Steven.
getting my
Sorry.
wife ready for work. How's everyone's weekend? What's up, Steven? What's up, Cece?
What's up? Yeah.
what Stephen are we talking about?
Blazer.
Steven Blazer.
Stephen
Oh,
Blazer.
good morning, Stephen.
And then CC Marshall says, "What's up, POD?"
What's up?
CC was our very first episode.
Yes, he
If
was.
you've never gotten to check that out, take your time and go watch that one. He is a phenomenal man. We were sitting there talking about different childhood vacation. It really wasn't a childhood vacation, but it was a fond memory. In honor of Father's Day, my father was a third shift worker. He was a lab guy, studying blood and all that. And anyway,
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you.
when
I'm
he,
laughing at the comments here.
Lobotomist.
I know, and I can't read them. My eyes are too old.
CC Marshall said, "Don't waste your time rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off." I'm pretty sure he's talking about going back to the first episode.
Oh, here's
Oh.
Steve. Steve was talking about a vacation. He was
Oh,
going to Iowa
So
with his grand.
when we were teenagers and we would go visit my father, he worked third, so he would sleep a lot during the day, and that's during the early hours is obviously a kid's favorite time. So in our early, 10 to 15 range, he had gotten a cottage out at Lost Lake, took him a little camper and set it out there, and that was our hangout spot. It had, fenced in, the whole place fenced in. It was well watched, and so while he slept, he told us stay away from the ponds. That was one of the big rules, and but enjoy ourselves.
Sure.
We made many friends that we're still friends with today. My goodness, it was one of my best childhood memories that our dad gave us that. And then when he would wake up, he'd wake up early afternoon, get him a great nap in, and he would go fishing with us on the ponds and
Nice.
go sit down on the beach, watch us swim, whatever.
Man,
But,
I loved
man,
fishing trips. I still love
that
fishing
was
trips to this day.
I fished with my dad
but
too.
that was
That was
like
the best times.
that was
I
a
would love to.
constant vacation thing that my pops had provided
Right.
for
I
me
would
and
love
my
to have that
brother.
opportunity to fish with my dad again. What I wouldn't give.
One of our favorite places to go, Dad would take us to Stone Lick
These
Creek.
days.
Let's go Pacers. I got money on them. But Dad would take us to Stone Lick Creek quite a bit, and we go out there fishing, every weekend that we could. It was just down the road. I say down the road. It was a 45-minute drive from where we were at home,
Okay.
living in Cincinnati. But that was our spot. It was quiet. It was a pull off the side of the road type thing. It wasn't a park. It wasn't anything like that. It was
Yeah.
literally, you had one of those over, the bridge that goes over the creek.
Yeah.
We'd pull off the side of the road right at the bridge, carry all of our stuff there, leave the hazards on, and stay there all daggone day.
Oh,
And just
sweet.
fish. And we didn't catch anything more than rock bass and a few catfish, but we loved it because it was a secluded area, and we'd go down there and just be ourselves. I love fishing trips. That's one of the most memorable times.
Yes, my dad too. I love fishing with my dad. I look now at it. Then I used to get bored a lot, but now I'd give anything to do that with him.
Absolutely, I fully agree.
Yeah,
I fully agree.
I love just the whole childhood memories like this. When we last week reminiscing on old games that we played, things that we did as kids. Like I like that kind of trying
Norwood.
to relive it a little bit.
Reminiscing.
Yeah, reminiscing. Something I wanted to add in this. I'm kind of off the vacation topic, but still along that whole childhood thing was. As you guys know, we've talked a lot about Indiana Pacers recently, and I
No.
created a group chat in Facebook Messenger, and I called it Pacers Chat, and I brought in a lot of my childhood friends that were my protectors as a kid. They were my best friends. They made sure nobody messed with me. They kind of toughened me up too. And when I first moved into this particular neighborhood back then, it was a rough neighborhood. I mean, it really was. And they just took me under their wings. And I remember the conversation very well. One of them telling me, you have to learn basketball. That's a
Okay.
big thing around here is basketball. And so here I was back then, probably 3 foot tall. And he, my best friend, Curtis McClung Jr., still a lifelong friend. Silky C, as we called him. He told me, he's like, learn the 3-pointer, learn the 3-pointer, learn the 3-pointer, learn the 3-pointer. And I got where I was really, really good for 3-pointer because nobody blocked me out there thinking I couldn't make it. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, and those guys, they were a vacation by themselves, I mean, they were just a great group of people to hang out with. And in the Pacers chat that I created, several of them have joined that chat. And there's been a couple times we've gotten in there in a FaceTime and hung out. And my goodness, that has been a good time for me to
Yeah.
just all of us discuss
It's
childhood
actually a lot of
memories.
fun in there.
Well, CC Marshall
Yeah,
said
it
that CC Marshall said you played a very important part in the basketball game. He says POD was the basketball.
Hey, comedy's not your thing, but just stick with computers.
He asked
It's
also
good.
what part. He also asked what part of Cincy, because he was born and raised in Claremont County,
Oh, Norwood, Ohio,
Norwood.
Hamilton County.
Okay.
Go Thunder. Oh,
Go
that's for you
Thunder.
right there, POD.
Who said that?
Stephen Blazer says, and back then we would drive out that way from Southern California, go camping at Kendallville Park. My wife told me to share a message. Go Thunder in all caps with an exclamation
Yes.
point. So that's Mrs. Blazer that says go Thunder.
Yeah. His
We're gonna have
Blazer.
to figure out how to block her computer from watching us next week.
POD had to stay away from even the shallow ponds because they were a possibility of drowning.
Back then, that didn't lie.
Everything was over my head too, even the shallow end of the pool.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. I bob.
Hey, you know what? These people can make fun of us all they want. We are the only little people podcast, and y'all can make fun of us all we want. We got big, thick skin, big, broad shoulders. But
Bring
you
it
know why
on,
y'all
man.
make
It's a lot
fun
of
of
fun.
us? You know why y'all make fun of us? You make fun of us because you're jealous. Don't hate because we were 30 years old and we can still buy Garanimals.
Correct.
You know?
All you gotta do is match those
Don't
tags.
be mad that I can still ride a big wheel and you can't.
I'm proud to wear.
Comfortably.
I'm proud to wear underoos. I love wearing underoos. I got Batman on today.
Oh, hell.
What do we got?
That was a little far.
Steve Blazer
I
said
love the fact
vacation.
that I can still wear those light up tennis shoes that the kids wear too.
Oh my God! Yes. Yes.
What'd you say, Jeff?
Stephen Blazer said vacation destination. It was going out to Iowa to my grandparents' dairy farm. My mother would have argued it was vacation, but that was okay. Yeah, go ahead and read that.
But that's
where we would
I couldn't read it if I tried.
And then he says, "What Stephen are we talking about?" Ha 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 ha. He's making fun of your ass.
Well, I'm old. I
forgot.
mean, what can I
Stacey,
say?
you like that big wheel comment? I appreciate that. Thank you.
I can't find my glasses. POD, do you know? Have you seen my glasses?
All the time. CC, POD, CC says you and him used to go fishing all the time.
Yes, I remember those days.
Awesome.
I remember
I'm
those
assuming
days.
CC
Yeah.
is a him.
What is it? Is it glasses time now?
Yes, Chris. His name is Christopher Marshall.
Oh, it ain't Chris Robin. He don't know Winnie the Pooh.
CC.
Good old Christopher Robin.
Christopher Robin, Winnie the Pooh, right?
That's who we're talking to right now, Cece.
Tissy Marshall said y'all used to go fishing all the time.
Ask him if he wants to come on. CC, you want to just come on for a minute?
Yeah. Get
Come
in
on
here on
in.
the show. Let's
Come
go.
on in,
Yeah,
Sissy.
give him a link. Throw him a link.
Well, I got to throw him the link. Can anybody else throw him the link? Jiminy Christmas, I got to do everything around here.
Why do we got to throw it? We can't throw that far anyhow.
Right.
Catch.
I heard POD throws like a girl anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't know POD could throw at all.
Yeah.
Just
I
one
have
line.
no camera or mic here at work. POD, it's not going to work.
He doesn't. He can't. He's at work.
He does. Yeah, he's at work. He can't. He's not gonna be able to do that.
We lost POD now.
He's he's messaging Marshall. What happened?
No worries. All right, so
Yeah.
let's keep going with these. Who's got another one of the?
You know what I used to hate is my parents would take us to amusement rides, and we couldn't ride the really fun rides because I wasn't as tall as the goose's wing. You must have had that too.
Bro, tell me about it. I know exactly what you mean. You got to be 48 inches or higher, or 54 inches or higher. It took me until I was 21 years old to hit 48 inches.
I used to try to tell him. I used to try to tell him I'm same size as everyone else sitting down. It's just my legs and arms are short.
Right, exactly.
Right.
What does he say? Now the show is great. Now that POD dropped out. Ha ha ha.
Awesome. You can get it. Oh, it's back again.
Oh, there
it is.
Yes, he heard Cece talking crap, so he came back in.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't understand it. Why do I? Like one time I'll log in here on this one, and the screen will be so small I can't see nothing. I did. I did.
Okay.
I don't understand what I hear. Pigs.
Yeah, it started again when you came back in.
Oink oink.
Oh,
testing 1 2.
Yeah,
am I all right now?
Yeah, you're all right.
Your microphone's going out again, but that's all good. We'll fix that.
Hang on, man. I'm gonna fix it right now. You gotta keep talking.
So, back to the amusement park rides. We used to go to a place called Americana when we were kids.
Yeah.
And you know, it's basically like a small Kings Island or a small Six Flags or whatever.
All right.
And they had that ride.
Cyclone.
Is that what it's called? It's the one where you stand against the wall and it spins really fast.
Yeah.
At the Gravitron. The Gravitron.
There you go.
Gravitron is what it was.
They told me I couldn't ride that because my center of gravity would throw me to the ground. Well, I found a way around it. By the time I hit 18, I brought a daggone, and I can get people to testify to this. I brought a damn ratchet strap with me, and I had them ratchet strap me to the freaking wall, to where I was halfway up, and they couldn't complain about me, with the weight thing. I threw up the entire time. I'm not gonna lie. I am man enough to say I puked my guts out. I felt so bad for everybody on that ride, but they all thought it was hilarious.
I went on a ride where I was waiting in line, and there was a kid that was about 5 years old and his dad in front of my daughter and I. And they let the kid on with his dad. The kid wasn't even as tall as I was. Then it came my turn, and they wouldn't let me on because I wasn't tall enough. I'm like, well, wait a minute. That little boy just got on, and he's tall. He's shorter than I am. How come he can get on and I can't? And they said, well, because he's with his dad. I'm like, I am the dad.
Wow. That's horrible. Hey, real quick before I miss it, good morning, Vinny. I'm happy to see that you're up and about.
Vinny.
How are you feeling, my friend?
Vinny,
awesome.
awesome.
Doing good, brother.
Wish he could join us for a few minutes.
I don't. He's mean to me.
He's mean to you.
He's always hateful. I try to be nice to him. I'm always like an angel to him.
Somebody give him a link. Somebody give Vinny a link.
Hey, I'm always nice to him. I'm always like an angel to him.
Yeah.
And he's mean to me. He believes
I don't know what tree you're trying to bark up or whose butt you're trying to kiss, but we all know that's a lie.
I can't even think once that I've ever been mean to him.
Hang on.
Right.
I got a bunch of records. Let me go ahead and pull this up. I'm going to share it with everybody.
What was that?
Gosh. Many times I've tormented him.
Vinny, if you want to join in, the link's in the group chat, brother. Just go into the group chat and jump in here.
No, you don't have to though, buddy. You just stay, rest.
Yeah, if you're not feeling
get
up
better.
to it.
Oh,
good.
No, I love to see him for a few minutes.
Coach Built TV says the first angel.
Vinny,
there he is.
Good morning, Vinny.
Good morning, Vinny.
Good to see you, my man.
Good to see all of you. POD, you're not always nice to me.
See, I told you.
You're like an automatic laxative.
See?
An automatic laxative. There he goes again with the nonsense.
Vinny, I love seeing you, man, and I'm praying for you, and hoping you're doing all right. My boo is praying for you.
He's not really in the hospital. He just decorated his room. And he's using the aquarium hose.
Yeah.
The fish hate him when he does this.
Yeah.
Mama Maria's gonna kick your butt.
Oh, Mama Perino, yeah.
She's gonna whoop your butt.
The first angel right there, just what he just said.
We met on the show.
I actually had a good day, good night last night. I just woke up, so.
Oh, nice, Vinny.
You had a good night last night?
Yeah.
The doc's got any idea when they're gonna release you, let you go home?
Oh
no. Keep your
keep your head up, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you still in the pediatrics unit?
Nah, you're funny. Anyways, I'm gonna talk to you guys later.
All right,
we love you, brother.
I'm gonna watch the show though.
All right, we love you, man.
Make it entertaining.
I love you, dude. Get well.
I'm always entertaining.
Hey, before you leave, Vinny, Coach Built TV asked if you have any hot nurses there with you.
No. And if I do, I'm keeping them to myself.
My man. That's what I'm saying.
There you go, Vinny. There you go.
That's my Vinny impersonation.
All right, bye.
We love you, brother.
Love you, dude.
We love you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, he's out.
Good to see
That's
you.
all messed up now.
Yeah, it's good to see him. He looks good.
It is.
Yeah. Good to see you.
I
absolutely
love he and I's camaraderie and the way we do that. It's
oh, you do?
Do?
We do that.
Do da da da.
I remember what time it is.
You
right?
do like a dodo? Huh?
You know, it's kind of comical how before we get out of here today, it's kind of comical how I came up with the idea, let's do this Monday morning to, pop everybody's Monday morning off, Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, by the way. And
please.
It's so hard. Here I am, a retired guy myself, and Monday morning that alarm will go off right
man.
to get up and get everything going for this. It's like, why did I do this? Oh goodness, why did I do this?
POD called me yesterday morning early, and I thought for sure I had missed the show, and it wasn't even the right day.
That was so funny. Yesterday morning, Dennis and I like to have coffee together, and I hit him up early for some coffee. And I'm not kidding, he was so out of it. He got on the phone. He's like, I'm sorry. Am I late? I'm ready. Let's go. What are you talking about? Did I miss the show? Sunday, buddy.
Yeah, he
I'm down
caught
there.
Right mid.
Get hold of the doc.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Get hold of the doc. Tell him to up your meds.
Well, before we do anything, I'd say we take one last commercial break and then come back and let Pap do his thing. What do you say?
Let's do it.
All right.
Commercial break.
Y'all stick around. We'll be back.
I guess you're good.
everybody. It's time for my final thoughts here for this show. I'm so glad you all join us as always, and we hope that you join us every week. Keep telling your friends about us. Yeah, we're trying to build our audience, and we love to have more in the family here. But anyway, some of the things we want to discuss today was some fun things. We talked about the playoffs and POD's love of his Pacers and how excited he's getting that the Pacers are doing well. And let's all hope and pray that this continues and that the playoffs go well. We talked about family vacations. Family vacations where we all had some kind of experience, and I'm sure you all did too. And I'm hoping that while we were talking about our things that we had that happened with us or what we did, reminiscing like that way sparked some kind of memory in your childhood. And I hope it was a positive. It was all about family time and how precious family time was and fun family time was. I hope that you all get to still have that family time. Once in a while, have maybe a family vacation as an adult. But again, it's about family love, family time, and memories that were built. And I have some fun ones myself. And some of the fun times I have is having this show with these guys and all of you. It's building future fond memories, and I hope that we can continue to do that every week, and you'll join us. And before I go, I just want to say, Vinny, we're praying for you, and I want all of you out there to pray for Vinny for a quick recovery. And we love him like a brother, and we hope he can get better so he can join our show on a regular basis again. For now, this is Pappy's Thoughts this week. Have a great week. Next week, we'll see you again. Take care.
This has been a Michael Brothers United Productions.